It is finally here. Under Par Golf Architect is upon us, and we are ready to start a fresh career. Ladies and gentlemen, we checked this game out a while back. We did a demo playthrough, had a lot of fun, and now, well, the full release is here. And I do want to shout out and thank the dev team for reaching out, sending over a code. Really do appreciate that, so I can get some content up and running. So we're starting this journey today here with Rookie Roads. So we're again just going to go through the level by level with the campaign and build out the ultimate golf clubs, hopefully, to our success. So this one is a small size, beginner level. Works basically as the tutorial, so I think this is a great jumping on point. But as always, I want to thank our patrons and members for supporting the channel, helping us do what we do here every single upload and every single month. Your guys' patronage, your generosity helps us strive to do better and keep providing good content. So thank you guys, each and every single one of you. So here we go. We're ready to get this place going. We're going to follow the tutorial and get going. So again, I played the beta, and it was, or the demo, excuse me. It was a lot of fun. So we need to place a clubhouse. So we got to go to the structures. Clubhouse, $20,000. And again, I just love the art style. So here's our lot. It's not a very big lot, but we're going to make it work. So we're just going to build this first clubhouse pretty close to the front door there. So we're going to get that going. Now we need to get our first hole going. And I think the area that makes the most sense is we're just going to go shoot off to the left here. With a new hole. So we're going to go here. It will cost $1,000 for the hole. This is our tee area, tee box area, right? So we'll put one of those there, and we'll put a straightforward par 3. Let's go. So with this now, for our actual hole itself, we need to make the tee a little bit bigger. We're going to make it like right there. And then our green area for the putting area, we're going to make it a 3x3. Nothing too fancy. As you can see, as I'm building, our rating for the hole will get bigger and better, hopefully. We also need a fairway. And again, we are running this as a, it's a par 3. So you're probably not going to have a massive fairway, theoretically anyway. You shouldn't be hitting some of these areas. I'm going to put some dense rough in short here, because if you botch it and you just screw this hole up here, I want you to feel it. I want you to feel it. And I also want you to feel it if you miss off to the sides here, if you just shank it. And then we're going to put a big bunker down here in the left side, also to this north side. So a couple bunkers in, and you know what? We'll add a little pond, oh, sorry. What are we at right now for the rating on this? Let's see. We're at a B-. We can do better than that. So we'll add some water here. Just a little bit of a water risk, right? And then some trees over here. Just lining around some trees. A couple trees here, maybe a rock or two. Couldn't hurt anything. So we're at a B+. That's decent. We'll add some extra stuff there. Maybe a little bit more fairway here. And we may expand the green a touch here, just to make it a little bit more for us to deal with. Okay, fairway, we'll make that. I need to get this to an A at least, right? Come on. How close are we? How much more do I need to do? Okay, that takes it down. So I need to make it an easier. It's too difficult right now. Okay, I got it. I'm taking the hint. They want me to make it a bit of an easier hole. Nope, that's too much. Okay, well, we got to figure it out, because we're spending a lot of money trying to do this. And then we need to, we may just leave it as a B. Honestly. Like, what if I do this here? Okay, that does a little bit. Okay, A-. We're good with that. I think we're good with A-. We will unlock the hole. And now we can open up the gate and start business. Now with this, I do want to make sure we have pathing. So we're going to go ahead and start first by just doing a path along the outside of the clubhouse, which is where everybody will start their journey when they come in to get going with us here. So what we need to get going from here is we need to create a par 4 that works off of where we're at. So I'm going to create a path that just kind of goes off right here. That looks good. And then we're going to start another hole right here, right off this part right here. So we're going to go 1. It needs to be a par 4, they said. So what's the smallest par 4 I can get? Right there. Perfect. And we'll go right there with it. All right, well done. So we just got 2 rewards. We got a drink fountain and a restroom, which will be obviously very necessary for us to hopefully have a successful run here. Let's go ahead for the tee box area here. We're going to, again, expand it slightly. And for the green, for this par 4, we will expand it as well to a 3x3, maybe even a little bit bigger right here, like that. Something a little different. And then for a par 4 here, we are going to have a fairly decent fairway. And then we're going to have a firm fairway as well. A little bit of firm fairway mixed in. That looks good. That looks good. And then we're going to get some roughery built in here. Again, you don't want to have too much because then you're going to have a bit of an issue. People are going to get upset with you for making it too difficult. But you don't want it to be an easy just layup of a hole. You want people to be challenged on the hole, right? And we're going to do that. We're not going to put any water on this one. We will add some trees, especially if you botch it here or here. You got to drive straight. You better drive straight. Some rocks. That does nothing, does it? Yeah, it does nothing. Okay, so tell you what we'll do here. We'll add a bit more fairway just to see if we can make that an A-. Okay, we're perfect. We're golden. We're golden. So we're going to unlock and we're ready to get that started. So now we have 2 holes. We have 2 holes to start. Now I will, again, I'm trying to figure out the logistics to make things work as best as possible for us. I am going to just build paths that are going to connect around the whole park, the whole course, excuse me. So we need to get a drinking fountain first and foremost. The drinking fountain, water is life, of course. So we need that to be placed in an area so you can see the radius you have for this. So I'm going to put 1 here. Thank you. And then we'll go ahead and do another fountain here. And another fountain here. Just a start. We'll see how that hits. Now we got to create another hole, which we are pretty... I mean, how much money do we have right now? We got to find my income. Where's this at? I don't even see the end. $49,600. Okay, so we need another hole that's going to have a design of a C+, which should, again, be fairly simple. I'm going to make another hole coming back towards home, coming back towards the clubhouse. So we're going to think about right here. You know, it's another par 4, which is excellent. We'll have that right there. So the tee box area, we will again set up to be right there. The green, we are going to expand the green, and we're going to have this one run a little bit big of a green. And then we're at a D+ still. We're going to put some fairway down here, some firm fairway down here. That puts the C+ or C-. We're going to put some rough down here, all in this area. And then we're going to put a sand trap down off to this side, off here, and here. A few different traps. I'm also going to put a few trees here. Okay, we're at B+. It's not bad. I am going to see if we can get a little bit more up. Not much happening there with that. So let's go more to the fairway. Okay, that's not bad. People like their fairways. Okay, A-. Good. We're excellent. We're ready. Now we can complete the hole. We can do the play button. Let's go unlock. So now I can complete a hole or play the hole. I can actually go live, dive in, and I can actually go through and play these holes out if I want to. So for instance, here I could go right here to this hole, which we can play. And we're going to see how it goes. So here's our mayor strike. Okay, so we got to figure out how this works. So you just click. We're going to go nice and easy. Let's see how far we can drive, which this is a really cool feature to the game. I like that we can actually play through the course if I choose to. Hole 1. All right, now we got to... Oh, boy. Hit it right. Oh, maybe a little long. Let's see. We drain it. We got a birdie on hole 1. That's excellent. So we got that done. Now we just unlocked a snack bar and a trash bin. 2 things that will be very necessary for our success here. So now we need to place said snack bar and trash bin. So we're going to go with snack bar here. I'm going to place this pretty close to the clubhouse right here. But we will need employees for this. So we are going to have to go get employees. We have different types of employees. So these are assistants here. So we go up here to employees. An assistant will work there. I do want to get a couple cleaners and a handyman as well. Just one. Just one. We also need a restroom. We also do need a restroom here. I don't know how frequent you need to place the restrooms. I'm going to say, I would assume you probably need to have restrooms fairly equally placed around. That way you're not running a risk of running into an issue. And also, do we have a drinking fountain there? We do. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to place a bench every area here just to maintain and be good. Okay. That works out well. We have a restroom there. I do need to build an extra path just to get to that point. That's good. Okay, I'm actually really good with that. So we have that done. That's staffed. Now we need to get 3 bronze members and reach a general happiness of 70+%. So we're going to speed up time now and see how everybody's doing. You're golfing it up. You just shanked that thing into the drink, sir. Second person did a lot better. So they're coming through. They're doing their thing. We got new golfers coming in. So far, so good. Again, we need to bring in the income because right now we're at $5,400 and that is it. So we have a pretty decent club started. I mean, I like the variety of again, par 3 and then 2 par 4s, but I think they're fun. They're solidly with an A- for each, right? That's it. That's solid to see. So we've already hit 1 goal. We just need to get 3 bronze members. So right now, I don't see, how do I see how many? Okay, so I have 0 bronze. I have 7 visitors right now. Okay, pause. All right, so how do I get somebody up to a bronze? Value. Not sure. Memberships required, so you can't do anything myself. So I guess the more they play, they come in, the more I'm going to start getting higher level golfers, the more they play, maybe? Maybe that's how it's going to work. Get out of the way, cleaner. So far, the grass is okay. We don't have like a bunch of high grass or anything like that, which is fine. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this so far. We're at a 74%. Again, our golf review score is a 2.2. You can see the happiness and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So we have 2 bronze members now. That's good to see. So the mayor liking that. Our trash is low. Our weeds are low. Speaking of trash, I do probably need to build more trash bins. I put 1 there. Let's put 1 here. Insufficient funds. Oh, I have negative money. I'm minus $7,700. Not what we want to see, but we got our goal done. So now we just unlocked the small driving range and a teacher for training. So that's good to see. Could play all day, but the Beetroot Factory is calling my name, so he's heading out of here. Okay, so now we don't have any extra income from completing those goals, but we need to create another hole and build a small driving range, which I don't think we can do. Like we can't even, yeah, we got to wait until we have some income. So we just got to sit on our hands for a second here as we are waiting income. And again, that's what happens. I probably went overspending on some of these, trying to make the holes as high rating as possible. You probably don't technically need to do what I did, but I want the holes to be, you know, long-term successful and not have to do a lot of upkeep down the line. Because right now, you got A minus. They're all 3 A minuses, which is what we want. And so far, they got good. This is a 78. People aren't in love with it completely. 100 to 100. So the other 2 holes are doing fine. But again, right now, we're just poor. We don't have any money. So we're going to let this ride for a second. You need to use the potty? Yes, go ahead. Use your potty. There you go. We got 2, so it should be well enough placed out that that it should be okay. You get after it. Oh, there's a raccoon. Somebody get that raccoon out of here. What's that happening? We got people leveling up too, which is excellent, but we are still poor. I just don't have any income. I have no money. Okay, guys, we got to figure out how to make some. I can't. Well, let me actually build this. No, insufficient funds. I'm about to say. Okay, let's look at finances. Is there a way I can pull out loans? I can get a loan. I can get a loan. So let's get this low $60,000 loan out here. Oh boy. And let's start by first doing the driving range. And we're going to build this off to the this way. Off this way. So when you come in, boom, there's your driving range. We will need a teacher for that. So let's hire a teacher. And then we need to get another hole. So it did take out a little bit of a loan, but hopefully it will not be an issue. It'll be a non-issue, I hope. So let's start this hole here. And this one's got a drink right here in front of you, which is cool to see. And we're going to make this a par 5. No, let's go back to a par 4. A little bit of par 4 here. Let's go right here. That will be good. Again, we'll expand the tee box slightly, even though I don't know if it's really necessary at all. And we'll expand the green slightly here as well. There we go. The fairway, let's get some firm fairway so it runs if you hit here. And then some normal fairway. Oh, we just got something done. 1 star complete. Golf is demanding, and so is running a club. So we just got a restaurant unlock. Level unlocked. We just unlocked the new next level, putter down, ability points, and gardeners. Very cool. So we're going to stick with this hole for a little bit here, or this club, at least for the rest of this episode today. The goal is kind of, we're going to just, each episode will be its own course. And we keep leveling up as we go. That's kind of the goal anyway. So we're at C+ so far. We're going to run a rough over here by these rocks and water. And slightly over here too. I am going to put a bunker down here. That puts us at a B+. Let's put a bunker on this side as well. And a bunker north of it. Right there. That did nothing. Okay, let's get some trees up here. That does nothing. Okay. Fairway still right here. Boom. Fairway, maybe. We're at a B+. I'm going to leave it at B+. I think we're fine there. We're going to unlock the hole now so people can use it. All right. So that's good. And it's still connected enough there. People should be able to easily walk pathwise where they need to go. Not too concerned about it, but let's just, for the sake of this, we will build a walkway here and up. Just like that. And what is somebody complaining about? Was it water or drinks or something? Not quite sure. Oh yeah, we need to get trash cans going. That's right. Build one here. Build one here. Here and here. And then we'll get another one there. Another one there. And we'll get another restroom built right here as well. Okay, so now our food. We need to figure out more food. $20,000, we can't afford that. Sorry to say. We'll get more beverage. Or terraforming is not allowing that. Okay, right there then. All right, go to the restroom there. So we need to get more silver members. We have 6 out of the 10 needed for that. A prestige is solid to get to 2-star, but we need to get our food up to 75. Now, the way we're going to be able to do that is we're going to have to do the restaurant, which right now we don't have the income for that. Hopefully now with this extra hole here, we'll be able to get that done. We do have 3 restrooms now. People, y'all should be okay. Y'all should be okay. All things considered. What are y'all talking? What are y'all doing? Where are y'all going? There's nothing built over there. Get back on the path. What are we doing? All right. We're up to $10,000. So the snack bar, it gives you 30 food. So I could build technically another snack bar that gets us up to 60, basically 70 almost, which we could do. It costs $10,000, which we can afford right now, but realistically, we need to get the restaurant. The restaurant does 60 food. That automatically hit our goal, and it's really good for your style. But again, we are poor. We're very poor. So right now, looking at our finances, right now, our monthly income is only about $1,500. We're paying an expenditure of around $1,650, which is just not what we need to see right now. But hopefully, if we just sit here on our hands and we don't spend, we can start to grow monthly income instead of having a negative deficit, right? We want to get out of the deficit. So we got people here at the driving range doing their thing. Excellent to see. Good job. Good job. You look like me out there. You're just driving it straight into the netting every single time. Terrible. All right, so we've hit 2 of the 3 goals now. Income is rising. That's good to see. We had somebody just progress up to gold, I think, right there. I just saw. That's sick. We're still really good on the weeds and the trash as well, which is excellent to see. You need training sessions. Well, you better get in there. You better get in there. So we have what? Well, 4 holes now. 4 holes. I would build another one right now, but I feel like we need the restaurant before we decide to actually go forth and do another hole. I feel like that's more important right now. So I'm also hoping the restrooms are well enough spread out that it's not a big issue. I'm hoping. We have 1,500, 15,000. I should say $15,000 now. Good putt. All right, we got Betty here, Betty Owen. Let's see it. Oh gosh, man, who's hitting? Hey, you gotta wait, bro. What are y'all doing? You almost smacked her in the face with that ball. What is happening? All right, we're almost up to the $20,000. I think as soon as we get the 20,000, I'm gonna pull the trigger and we'll get it built because I feel like that's gonna be necessary. Somebody just got their training up. That's good to see. You're up, unhappy. What's your issue? Can I click on you and I want to click on the actual person? No. I mean, you're just getting after it, bro. You're hitting the same spot every time. You are consistent to a fault. Consistent to a fault, sir. Wow. All right, so we're at $1,850 now, $18,500. Our review scores up to a 3.3 now out of 5, which is not bad. It's not out of 10. It's out of 5. We got mostly happy people. We don't have anybody negative wise, which is good to see. But the biggest thing for us is our restaurant. Some people are upset we don't have a restaurant. We're working on that. We're about to have it, which we do have the money now. We do have the income for that now. So freeze. We're going to build the restaurant here. And we just got 2 stars. So now we can get a snack bar level 2, a waffle iron, okay, and ability points. So very cool. We do need to hire yet another staffer for this. We don't have the money for that right now. You cost 1,000. So somebody please. Holes played. 3 out of 3. So I got to play some holes, that what I said? Great course. I've been having a blast. In fact, I'd sleep here if you'd let me. Do you want to pack up? Okay. Calm down, Mayor. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. All right, $1,000. There we go. No, I just had the money and then it went away. Prestige. You're starting to rack up classy members. Thank you. Okay, stop. I know I'm doing good. I know I'm doing good. See, this is why I built, like, our prestige is high, our monthly income's good. Platinum members, we're going to get that in time. We're just waiting to get $1,000 so I can get the restaurant up and running. Because without that, we're sitting on some money here, man. We need the money. We need the income. We're trying to get that 3-star golf course, baby. 3-star club. And I feel like we're doing a pretty good job. You're heading to the... Okay, go to the water. Good. Go get your toilet on there. Come on, give me a little bit more. There we go. All right, we got that done. So now the restaurant is functional. Could be $2,000 in maintenance. We could earn about $200 to $500 from that. Should be solid. Should be solid. So now we just need platinum members, baby. Platinum members. Right now we currently have, looking at our prestige, we have no plats, but we should be getting them soon. I'm presuming just by keeping playing, right? We're still good on our weeds and trash. Nothing's been building up there at all. What else have we unlocked that we can get? We can get some, we can get a fountain, bruh. We can get, look at this. Look at this. We put one of these things in there. What is that? We can get a statue. We can get a flower bed right here. Okay, that's pretty awesome. We'll put a flower bed in and a couple spots just because I feel like it adds a little bit of je ne sais quoi to the place. All right, tournaments. Lately, he's wanting to do a tournament now. I'd like to help organize a charity fundraiser tournament. Remember, it has to be great because the less fortunate are voting citizens too. Wow. Wow, Mayor. Okay. So he wants to set up a tourney. Now, how do we do that? I have no idea. Tournament. Okay, there's the tab for it. So now we can try to host a tournament, but we don't have, requires 6+ value. We need 2 more. We need 2 more holes. That's what that's showing me. So we need to get a little more income brewing. We can do that. We can wait. We can sit on our hands for a minute and let the money grow, and we can build out 2 more holes. Because then if we get this tournament going, we don't have to have a par 5 for that. So we could just build out a couple par 3s to mix in the mix here, and we'll be able to host a tourney, which would be super sweet. But again, right now it costs $1,000 to do a whole bare minimum. So we really just need to let some income flow before we decide to do anything else. What are the negative? What are y'all upset about over here? Are you just mad because you suck, or what? Oh, bruh, you're so close. Okay. All right, so we're 3 out of 5 for the platinum members. Again, the higher their membership, the more money I'm presuming we get out of them, which is pretty cool. There's your holes. Shows you all that. Okay. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. We have mostly beginners and amateurs. No semi-pros here yet. Not until we start hosting some tourneys, baby. All right, so we have $6,900. We could start to work on a hole. A hole. So let's go with the one that goes this way. Is like a par 3. That's a par 4. Let's go par 3 right here. All right, and we're gonna make the tee box a little bit bigger here. The green. We're gonna make the green just about like that, and then we're going to run the fairway. Oops. That's fine. That's fine. A little bit of firm fairway here to let it ride. All right. And then we got to get some rough here. Oh, we don't have the money. That good. That's $100 a square for some of these. It's crazy. $100 a square. All right. We're just trying to make it work here. How much is this? $250 for some sand? Bruh. $200 for this. So it is costly. It is costly. So we're just trying to make it work here. It's $300. Okay, we're pretty low now on that. So let's get some sand. We're now under. Gosh dang it. Really need to figure out how we can make easy money. Like there's got to be something else that's the next big play to get our income up. Currently at a C+. What happened over here? Something said it was a B+. What happened there? What did I do to make that a B+? Whatever. We'll fix that down the line. Whatever. Whatever. Let's go here with this. Gosh. Now we're sitting at a C+. Oh, we got 3 stars. Let's go. What did we just unlock? Snack bar level 3, suspicious tag, and ability points. So that's cool to see. We just got that done. I'm still not done here though. I need to keep building this up. All right, we're at a C+ now there. We're going to put another sand trap in eventually over here. once we get more money. Now the next thing only thing we got left to do now is get the tournament going. So we just need to figure out the tournament. Once we get the income, we're at B plus. Okay, that feels sufficient enough to me. I would say I'm gonna get one more sand trap built here after we get some more money in, and then I can open up this hole. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the hole right now, anyways. Unlock that junk. Okay. Unlock that junk. All right, so we got a little bit more money. Good. All right, we got that to a B. Come on, give me a little more money here. B. Okay, B is good. B is good enough for me. Handyman's doing his thing. All right, I'm feeling better about it now. Now, how do I upgrade our snack bar? Level up. Hold on. Level up. Cost $8,000 to get the level up, bruh. Okay, yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to. I mean, we're growing our income. Our income is solid enough. Yeah, we're gonna be making money. Hand over fist. We just gotta. Still need to get one more hole for the tournament, which will be another par 3. Banking on another par 3 here. Just gotta do one. Probably coming back this way from here. That's what I'm thinking right here. Just like get one here. And we're going to run it right to there. We're going to get the tee box now. Cost $150 for those. Excellent. Let's get the fairway built out here because this is crazy. Look at all them trees. Build out this fairway. Let's get the hard fairway going so it runs a little bit. Okay, we're poor again. Great. Love it. Love it. We'll get that going here soon. And then we're going to be able to host a tournament. See what that looks like. Okay, $1,500 now. Excellent. Good. We have $5 left over now. What are we at? D plus? Oh. More money, please. More money, please. Thank you. Here we go. Insufficient funds. Not now. Got a D plus, C minus, C plus. Let's get the green. 250 per. Okay, there's that. Let's get a rough going over here, just around the outside. And let's get a trap over here too, right about chair. Insufficient funds. Great. A little more money, please. Thank you. No, I want the... Yeah, there we go. There's that. Come on, one more. I would like one more here. 250 is what I need. Jesus, help me. All right, we're at a B now. We're at a B on this one. I do think another tree or two would not be a bad idea in some of these areas here. Just to help. We're at a B. Now we're at a B. Okay, we're going to run that with a B. And now let's get this tournament started. So now we can host a tournament. Let's see what this looks like. So we have 8 members in doing this. That's freaking cool. And they're going to be playing. So we're hosting the tournament. Very curious to see how this plays out. You can see who's in the lead and all this stuff as they play all throughout the 6-hole course. I'm putting my money on Kevin Jones. It's a good name. Or William Wolf. I'm switching it. William Wolf for the dub. I'm giving he's going to be the one that gets it done. I know it. William Wolf. Where are you at? He's over here. William Wolf. Nets it. Nets it. What is that for you? Okay, William Wolf just dropped down to a 6th position. Dadgummit. Jennifer Lopez. Okay, J-Lo coming at with a 3 score right now, tied for the lead right now with Steven Johnson and Charles Moore. Good for them, I suppose. That's cool. This is cool. I like this feature too of the tournaments, which makes sense. Going to be in here. I'm just curious to see how it's going to really play out. As again, they go through their 6 holes here, so we'll see where Lopez is here. Jennifer Lopez for the putt, and she nails it. That puts her now, bad hole for her. Bad hole there on the par 3. Puts her at a 6. William Wolf in the lead with the chip right there. I don't know why he didn't just putt it. Whatever. Let's see where this puts William Wolf. Oh, botched it. Oh, William Wolf, you're selling. You had a 4-putt right there, bro. That's rough. Rough going. He went to last place after the hole, as he deserves. Well, man, William Wolf was my choice. I don't know. Kevin Jones is not doing great either. Not doing great. Not doing great, boss man. Let's see how Steven... Oh, Joseph Carter in the lead now. Joseph Carter missed there. Getting close. Come on, Joseph. Hit it in there. What are you waiting on? You go wait for this person. Chip right there. Jennifer Lopez screwed that up. And there you go. Chipped on. And she puts it in. So Kevin Jones in the lead now. Kevin Jones in the lead with a 7 score. As Nancy Anderson last place right now with a 14 on the scorecard. I kind of do wish they'd go by like over. Are they over or are they under on the scorecard? I wish they do that instead, but they're just doing total strokes, which is fine. But it would be nice to see like, hey, they're 1 under on the day, or they're 2 under on the day, or they're 2 over, whatever it may be, right? I think it could be interesting to look at, but I'm very curious to see how much money this tournament brings in. We're at $3,200. You can see they have 2 holes remaining, and right now Joseph Carter with 3 holes remaining, currently with a 3-stroke lead. Interesting. So Nancy Anderson, I think she is dead to rights. She's out of here. Out of here. Somebody got a hole in one. I saw that pop up right there. That's crazy. So Charles Moore, Joseph Carter tied at 13 on the scorecard. Okay. William Wolf, you still got an opportunity. You just need to have a really good 5th and 6th hole. Where's William at? Come on, get it going here. Where'd you hit that? Right there in the hard stuff. Okay. Somebody just hit someone over there into the trees. Come on, William. Oh, watch out for the raccoon. All right, get it on the green. Nice shot. Nice shot. It's a little off to the fringe right there, but you can get that in with a putter, Chip. Nice shot. That's a good recovery right there. This is a par 4. Oof. That's 3rd stroke, so we're looking for a par putt here. Ooh, Joseph. That may cost you as William gets a stroke on you there. So now, as we sit here with 1 hole remaining for most of our competitors here, Joseph Carter with a 2-stroke lead over Jennifer Lopez. Very, very curious to see how that plays out. So Joseph Carter needs to have a really strong final hole here. Where's Joseph at? Joseph? Joseph just needs to get up and down here. Okay, there's the 2nd shot, I think. Ooh, Lopez, that's it for you. You're done. There, yep, Joseph Carter just pulled in the dub, y'all. That seals the deal. Joseph Carter with an 18-stroke win right there. And first prize gets $5,000, $4,000 for 2nd place, $3,000 for that. And the tournament was a success. They've helped change lives, so we just got an upgrade. We got a suit jacket, ladies and gentlemen. A suit jacket. And we've completed our intro area here. So this was our first mission, basically. Really, really cool. Really, really like it. But I'm curious now, how do I go about to do the 2nd mission and whatnot? So let's see. Go here, this main menu maybe, save and exit. So we're going to see what this is like. So we continue our career. We just 3-starred on this. So as we continue next episode, when we pick back up, I think we're going to go over here to Metro Meadows, or we also unlocked up north as we drive our car around. We just got Putter Down as well. So we can go with one of those 2. I think we may go with Putter Down and then our Metro Meadow first. So we drive through the whole town. Good Lord. Beginner and then amateur. So we probably need to do drive through here. We'll probably go here to Putter Down next. So if you don't want to miss it, smash that like button, comment down below. Keep it tuned here for more here with Under Par Golf Architect. I hope you're enjoying the content as much as I am producing and having a blast, but stay safe. God bless to each of you in your own, and we'll see you back here in the next one.